Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on how to cut and sew. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut this particular trendy kaftan using a sequence fabric to make a design on the neckline. I'm using this square fabric to cut it out, and I'm using this as a design on it. I'm using 3 yards of this square fabric, and I'm using 9 inches of this sequence fabric. So the first folding is going to be into 2, then into 4. So this is after folding it into 4. You can see this is into 4 places. The first thing you do is to take the length of the sleeve. The length of my sleeve here is going to be 26 inches. This is with the seam allowance. The 26 inches is with the seam allowance. Then the next thing is to take the full length of the dress. The full length of the kaftan here is going to be 60 inches, and this is 60.5. So it's with the same allowance also. I'm using the whole length. So after this now, the next thing I'm going to take is to take the shoulder slant. The shoulder slant I will be making use of here is 1 inch. 1 inch shoulder slant. Then I'm going to slant it up to the center of both back and front here. Then I can now cut it out from the center here to the sleeve length. To that 1 inch, you can see now, this is what we've cut out. I know it's a kaftan and it's Bubu kaftan. Then from here, I'll be slanting it down. I'm going to slant it down a little bit, slanting. It's not going to be too much. So the next thing to do here is to take the shoulder measurement. The main shoulder measurement here is 8 inches. 8 inches for the shoulder measurement. Shoulder measurement of 8 inches is here. You can see the shoulder measurement. Then I'll be adding ½ inch for the sewing allowance. ½ inch for the sewing allowance. Shoulder measurement of 8 inches. From this shoulder measurement, I'll be taking my neckline of 3.5 inches. The main neckline on this side is turtleneck, but here I want to make use of a round neck that is not too wide. So I'm making use of 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches for the wideness of the neck. Then the deepness of the back is going to be 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. You can see. Then I'm going to connect it together like this. Let me cut it out for you to know what I'm drafting out. The wideness of the taping, no, we're still going to add a taping to this. The wideness of this taping now is going to be at least 2.5 inches. Then I'll now take my 2.5 inches. Then from here now I'll take 2.5 inches. This is my 2.5 inches. Then from this 2.5 inches, I'll take the wideness of 8 inches for the keyhole at the shoulder. Then for my keyhole, it's going to be like a round shape. From here, it's going to have something like this. You can see this area. I'm starting from this edge, then I'll now round it like this. This is how I'm going to cut it out for the keyhole. By the time I cut out this shape, you're going to see it. So this is what I'm talking about now. Like this is how it's going to be. You can see this area is wider than this area. You can see how it goes. So this is how it's going to be. Then the measurement, the wideness I left here is the wideness of the sequence we are going to add to the neckline. So it's going to occupy all this area. Then the next one, sequence also is going to take the same wideness to this area. So the next thing to do here is to cut out the front neckline. Cutting out the front neckline, I'm going to go down a little bit. So I'll be going down to 1.5 inches, making the whole length to be 3 inches at the front and 1.5 inches at the back. You can see what I've done here. So this is the front neckline. So I'll now take one of these. I'm going to cut for the two, but I'll cut it one after the other. So it's cutting the first one. I'm going to fold my fabric into two like this, just to be able to achieve that roundness of the neckline. This is what we are having here. You place your fabric, your neckline on this sequence fabric, then you cut it out. They are going to have the same neckline. So you can see what we have here, and you know this is where we are coming to. So let me notch it. So I've notched the area I'm coming to. So the same measurement. So the next thing is to take the wideness of this area, and it's 2.6 inches. So I'm going to take that round to give me the round shape that I needed. You can see what I'm doing now. I'll be taking it round. Then after taking it round, I'm going to cut it out. So I'll be doing the same for the shoulder roundness too, the shoulder keyhole. So after cutting it out this way, then I'm going to take the wideness of what the tape is going to take, the same wideness of 2.6 inches. So after the cutting, here is the taking of the round necks of the taping. So, and I told you it's the same 2.6 inches. Then I'll cut it out. You can see what we are having now. We're having 4 of this. So this is all the sequence we cut out for the neckline and for the shoulder keyhole. So the next thing now is to add it to necessary places. Welcome back. Hey, the finished work so far. The taping of the keyhole, I want to explain it to you now. You know, it has 2 edges. The first one you're going to add to your neckline, and the other one you are taping out. So those other one we're taping out, I bias them with bias. Then the other edge, I use it to turn the neckline. I use it to turn the keyhole at the shoulder. Then I now tape it down at the right side of the fabric. You understand what I said? Because I've already biased the edge with a bias. So you can see how beautiful it now turns out. If you are watching me for the first time, what are you waiting for? Just have to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorial. And this is butterfly bubu, and it's also free, it's not fitted. And you can see the edge of the fabric, I only take 5 inches for the edge. Then I bias the edge. I use bias to bias the edge of the butterfly bubu to make it neat. Then I take 5 inches at this side as if I'm taking the shape, and 5 inches at the other side too. So that's why I took. It's not fitted at all. You can see how beautiful it turns out. Please, if you enjoyed this tutorial so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And for those who have already subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. Or this is my next tutorial. Bye.